Hello everyone. My name is Joe Cox and thank you for tuning in to Joe C. Cox Photo. As always, we do have a new plan for the video. Second, this is an unscripted video. And third, this video will cover my own personal workflow, so some things included, some things excluded. In case you missed the last video, you should be able to find that on the screen and now. But that was working in Adobe Lightroom, specifically the Develop module, and we were looking at the Tone Curve panel. Today's video is still in the Develop module, but this time around we are going to be working within that HSL/color panel. So let's go ahead and dive on in. First thing you will notice is up top, we are in the Develop module today, and we are going to find that HSL/color panel down and to the right. By clicking on that, we of course open it up, and up at the top you can see that HSL stands for Hue, Saturation, Luminance. And let's kind of navigate around this real quick before we dive in. So right now, you will notice we are switching between individual hues for each color, saturations for each color, or luminance for each color. If you click on all over on the right, now you have hue, saturation, and luminance for all colors in here. Additionally, if you go up and click this color, right now you will see I am on the full color wheel, but you will see we go through each individual color, and each individual color does have that hue, saturation, luminance. Or if you went to an individual color, you do have the hue, saturation, luminance for that individual color in there. So there's no real right or wrong way to navigate or use this menu. I personally typically go through hue, saturation, and luminance, and that is what I'm going to show today. Quick interruption to the video. Did you know that I also make merch for this channel? So I've got you covered with hoodies so you can always be looking stylish, and other apparel as well. I've got you covered with coffee cups so you can always be sipping your favorite drink. I've even got you covered with the wall art so your home can always be up to speed and comfortable as heck. But there's still so much more to be seen. So not only does your purchase go into supporting this channel and helping others become more educated on photography and videography, but a portion of those proceeds also get donated to the Simplify in America's Fund, so that way, not only are we out here supporting each other, but you and I are also out here supporting the men and women who have served in our armed forces, and that is pretty awesome. So, don't forget to go check out that link in the description down below, go check out the merch page, and find something that you absolutely love. Otherwise, guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all the support and time you've given to this channel. I do appreciate you, but let's get back to your video now. So there again, hue is going to be changing the color hue. So since this photo is selected, we'll go ahead and change the green. You'll notice we can either move it closer to yellow or closer to cyan. So selecting that slider, if we move it left, our greens go more yellow. If we go right, they become more cyan. So that is going to be our hue. Saturation, there again, adding how saturated that color is, or the, how do I describe saturation? The amount of color that's there. So if we boost the green, now it's becoming an even more vivid green, whereas if we reduce the saturation on green, it becomes a little bit more grayed out. Moving into luminance, that is adjusting the light luminance, so you can either make it lighter by clicking and dragging right, or darker by clicking and dragging left. Additionally, one other little tool up here that we do have is this little adjust. So we had seen it in the tone curve, but there again, by clicking this tool, you can now directly work inside your photo. And whatever you click on, it will select those color ranges. So since we're on luminance and we clicked on a greenish yellow part of the photo, you'll notice now our greens and yellows are going up. If we go into saturation and click over here, there again, greens and yellows going up, and same thing with hue. There again, green and yellow going up. Lastly, I do just want to show you, if we go into all, it did make all of our adjustments across everything, or if we go into color, we can go into all, and you'll notice our yellows and greens have been changed across hue, saturation, and luminance. So I'm going to close that down, and as always, actually I do want to show you, live preview, click and hold, it's off, release, and it's showing you that live preview. Now I'll close that, and that is going to cover today's video. So pretty easy stuff there again, just covering that HSL/color panel in there. But thank you for tuning into today's video. I do appreciate you. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. A lot of good information coming out. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.